Hi, I'm Jill Fraser. I've been a miniaturist for over 30 years, and I started this YouTube channel to share my work with you and to show you some of the things that I do and how I do them, and to show you how I meet some of the challenges that I find in my workshop from day to day. So I hope you enjoy this video. Now, yesterday I started doing these little bedroom units, and I wanted to match this one here, which is a goldy brown, and I've painted the bodies white, and I've started doing an undercoat of burnt sienna, which is basically the underlying colour of that. Now, once this is dry, I'm going to sand it down, and then I'm going to put another wash of yellow over it to give it that yellowy tone, and then I'm going to see what it looks like. So I'll cross over to the Lavender Cottage very shortly and then come back and show you the furniture when it's finished. So today's challenge was to actually get through my to-do list, and I had quite a long one, and I decided I was going to finish these very cheap bare pieces of furniture to match this one I had in already, which I've done. And I made the little dressing table a little bit taller by sticking it on a low table and just putting knobs on. Didn't have knobs. And then I found a little chest that I'd made sometime in the past, and I put a new top on it so that it matches, and I might even paint a little bit of lavender on that. And I've also found a piece of material and just set up the bed to see what it would look like in those colours. And happy with that, so I'll continue and make a proper bedspread now out of that blue material. So not a bad day for that bedroom. I found a piano to put in the lounge because I figured these people, if they got a stereo, they would be musical. And that gives me lots of options for detailing, like old LPs on the floor and sheets of music and books on the bookshelf about music, and I can theme that room now that I've got the piano in it. Not that I need much encouragement. And this little bedroom here, I put the carpet on the floor, popped the furniture in, and on the outside I did 3D printed some windows and put them together and put them in the holes. So I've got one more to do down there. So that was good. Now, while I was making this furniture, I'll go back to this furniture, I was having a think about it. I was thinking how many times you buy a piece from somewhere and it hasn't got any provenance. Like the little cabinet with the piano keys that was made by the retired vicar that I covered off in a previous video. I've been much nicer and more interesting perhaps to know who did it, what his name was and what town he lived in. It doesn't have to be heaps, or even the year that he did it would have been quite nice. And so I was thinking, well, I should practice what I preach. I sometimes sign my own work, and sometimes I put little things in hidden places in dollhouses that I've made. So I decided I would just put a little simple, write it on the bottom of my pieces that I do. I think I might just put Martinborough there too, so people will know the town. And it gives somebody something in the future to think, oh yes, that was made by a lady called Jill Fraser, and it just gives that piece a bit more credibility, a bit more value maybe, and a bit more interest. So think about it when you're making your next nice piece of miniature work. Don't forget to sign it, and don't forget to put some information on it somewhere. That's the homily for the day, okay? And tomorrow I'll be doing my bathroom and the kitchen of the house. So I shall see you then.